few ways you can help us on our journey. Like and subscribe to our channel, comment on our video, and when shopping Amazon, click on the affiliate link in the description below. Visit our website at www.ontherome.life or click on the link in the description to shop our travel-inspired merchandise. You can also visit our blog to find some of the best RV parks and hikes we have experienced so far. Well, we've been traveling for a year and a half now as a full-time RV family, and we have discovered that some of the things we thought before we got started aren't really reality. And today we wanted to share with you our
top 5 myths about RV living.
And we will start with number 5. Number 5 on our list is there is an abundance of free camping.
This is not true.
It is not true. We really bought that one. We really believed it going into this, that we were going to save all this money free camping, and it's just not realistic. Even if you are set up for boondocking and you have solar, finding a free place to stay on a regular basis is not quite as easy as you think it is.
No, and I mean, we have used the memberships and
and we've had some great places to stay at, but it's not something that you can count on daily. And if you do it, it's typically 20 to 30 miles. You've got to be prepared to drive out of your way or more. And so sometimes you just find it's easier and cheaper to just pay the $70 and stay on the side of the road for one night on your journey.
You're paying with your time or you're paying with your money.
Exactly. So we did it if we felt it was really going to work out for us, we would do it. But it became more than what we had bargained for, and just decided to keep it simple and just find a place off the side of the road and book that on the quick one night stays.
Number 4 on our list of myths is that you're going to book state parks and national parks all the time.
Yeah, not all the time.
If you book a year out, maybe.
And you know your route, and you can make it work for you.
And if your rig is less than 26 feet for national parks.
Yeah, for national parks, you have to be much smaller. And you have to be able to go without water hookups. You have to be a little more independent for a lot of them. So it's not quite what you think it's going to be. I feel like we did a great job, and we stayed in a lot of state parks, but it took a lot of work. It was not as easy.
She's very good planning.
It was not as easy as I thought it was going to be, and I got super lucky with cancellations, but I did check every single day. So if I knew there was an area I wanted to stay in, I checked daily until I found a cancellation. And at a certain point, if I did not see cancellations coming up, I just went ahead and booked the more expensive RV parks.
Yeah, you had to come up with some kind of backup plan.
Yeah, you always had to have a backup plan. And sometimes I would just book something that we could get a full refund or not have to pay a penalty if I knew we could cancel 7 days out. And I would look all the way up until 7 days out. So there's ways to do it. You just really need to plan far in advance if it's something you're planning on doing full-time, staying in state parks. Number 3 on our list is that as you travel across this country, you are going to be finding hidden gems and have these places all to yourself.
Yeah, this is also not true. Basically, if you get there at 5 a.m., maybe you'll be the first person there. Maybe you'll get to have it all alone with your family. But what we like to say is, much like video killed the radio star, Instagram has killed the hidden gems, the private spots.
Yeah.
They don't exist.
They don't exist, not like they used to. There are still some, and we found a few, and I will do a link to one place. The rest we're keeping to ourselves. We're not sharing yet, just hoping we can get through another year or two before they become oiled. But there is one if you want to check out the video linked above. This is one of the most amazing hikes we did, and we really had this day to ourselves. It was an incredible experience, and one that we still talk about. So we will share that one, but the other ones we're going to keep to ourselves. And if you do find a hidden gem, keep it to yourself. Don't be posting it all over Instagram, because
once it's posted, people are looking for it.
It's done. It's done. Yeah. That leads us to number 2 on our list: Good Sam's and Passport America. Do you need these?
Our experience is that you don't need those if you have another solution for like roadside assistance. We have Progressive Insurance. This is non-sponsored, but Progressive Insurance, we called 3 times, and we called Good Sam's at the exact same time. All 3 times, Progressive was able to find somebody to help us, and Good Sam's might call the next day.
And we started calling Progressive. We started off with Good Sam's, and after once, it was a 24-hour period, they could not assist us. They told us, sorry, we were not able to help you. We went to our insurance provider. They were able to help us, and we realized after the third time we're not renewing Good Sam's because we have roadside assistance with Progressive, and they've been able to deliver every single time. So if you have roadside assistance with your insurance provider already,
you're probably covered.
You're probably covered, and you don't need to get additional roadside assistance. We were just so nervous heading out, thinking like, we really needed to be covered.
Oh, just in case.
They call the same tow truck companies. They call the same people. If you have it, your insurance company provider and Good Sam's are calling the same places when you call both.
Yeah, they're putting out a bid.
They're putting out a bid. So if you already have it, you don't need to supplement with the second one. It's not going to make a difference. And as far as Passport America, we thought we'd be getting all these camping discounts. Not one place took it.
No.
We got one discount through Good Sam's, a $10 off on a one-night stay, and that was pretty much it the whole year. So we did not renew, and we just don't really see the value in it for us. I mean, other people may be like, oh, there's so much value for us, and they've helped me. That's just our personal experience, and so we feel like it's definitely not a necessity like we thought that it was. And our number one, this is the number one myth. I think everyone in this community can agree on this myth. And that is that RV living is going to save you money.
This is also not true. We found that we spent just as much RVing as we do in a sticks and bricks.
What's the saying you hear all through this community?
This is the most money that you'll ever spend to be homeless.
Yeah, and it's true. It is the most money you'll ever spend to be homeless. We could not believe how expensive it was. My budget within 3 months was blown out of the water. And I realized that this is not this money-saving venture that I thought it was. And I hear that from so many people. I belong to a lot of groups and a lot of forums, and a lot of people get on and they're really disappointed. They're upset, and even they're like, I did this because I thought I could save money, and I'm so sad now because this isn't what I thought it was going to be. So if you think you're getting in this to save money, I just want everyone to know, all these people do these budget videos, and I just, it blows my mind. I do believe if it was just the two of us.
There are ways to save money.
There are ways. So if it's like two people and you have a smaller towable or a fifth wheel that you can fit into national parks, and that you have solar and you can boondock and you can camp for free, I do think that there are ways.
You use an electric griddle like Jennifer does, or electric skillet.
It's cut back on propane. I mean, there are definitely ways to save money. But as a family, I just don't really see it.
Well, and we like to go out and experience things. We don't like to,
we like to eat out. We
have coffee out, ice cream out, just to go different places.
We just like to keep the kids entertained and do a lot of the local things and experience a lot. And we did a lot for free. I mean, we did a lot of free stuff.
And I like to negotiate. Some places we go, I'd ask for a discount, and they'd give me a discount. And I said, is there any way you can do any better? But sometimes, yes.
Yeah, we do a lot of hiking. Hiking is free. We do a lot of beaches and things that don't cost us any money. We do a lot of national parks and national...
once we got our park
forests.
pass.
Yeah, national parks and national forests. So there's a lot of things that we did do that were free, but even with doing all the free things, it didn't matter. It's expensive. This is an expensive lifestyle as a family.
All right, this is just our experience. This is our 5 myths. This is what we have experienced. This may not be the same for everybody, but we just wanted to share some of our truths and some of our myths with you today. Also, we don't want to scare anybody away, because if this is your dream, you can do it.
Yes.
And it's amazing.
It is amazing. This is our dream, and we love it. This is all we want to do. This the rest of our life. We've never been so happy, and it can be achieved, and you can do it. So just take a little reality check. Make sure this is truly, truly the life you want to live, and if it is, go for it.